Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, over the 12th man. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcats offense will have the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this deep. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Bearcats are on the move. Looking downfield, it's Dalton. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good game. And the Bearcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas A&M's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again.
He's got it on the left. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Pulls it fired complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. To the air, it's Dalton. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Pocket breaking down. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. He would have loved to make a quick return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And that's a frustrating play right there. Like, the protection was really, really good. Jesse, quarterback holds on to the football, has time, and then makes a critical mistake over the middle of the field.
And he's just staring his guy down for way too long. There was the defender that had a beat on him from the get-go, and he makes him pay. That's a mistake you don't expect to see the quarterback make.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Fakes to grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Looking for a crease, it's Murray. So much change of direction, he's down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught behind the line, it's Gibbs. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Aggies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Lisa, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Got it behind the line. It's Gage. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Looking for a man. It's Dalton. Sent it downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets it out quickly.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. There he goes. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
One thing this team has shown earlier this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Murray. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Murray. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. On the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This crowd with a bolt of energy on 3rd and long. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie!
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Creates a little room. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass, it's Dalton. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Catch in the middle, it's cross. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Aggies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to UCLA. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Dalton. Quickly complete. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. The Bearcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
Rides the back on the option, the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Rides the back and leaves it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Gibbs. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his man. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Aggie! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
The Bearcats will kick it off to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man. It's Murray. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Using the quick game. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Rides to the back. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's crossed. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. A&M comes back out with another first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibbs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop. Here comes the offense back on the field. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a man. It's Dalton. Gets it out fast.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and then all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive game.
And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll sneak it. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the draw. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Fires into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Spins away from one. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
That's good.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. This time they'll go to the running game. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on! Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Pass interference. Offense.
They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Back to throw, it's Dalton. Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. From the gun, the running back has it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Chadwick. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got the back over the middle. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We reach the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping into the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He'll keep it on the sneak. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Chadwick. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
Tight end now in motion. Off play action on first down. Quick strike complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
On to attempt to try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
They're trailing by 9 to UCLA. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And the Bearcats come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Dalton. Firing to the right, complete. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Give to the running back. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. The Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dobbs. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Bearcats in a good spot here with second and short.
Second down.
Back to pass. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Finds the big tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
Looking to throw on first down. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Quarterback on the keeper. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. And his first pass is incomplete. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Got his man on the right. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Hunt is on its way. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll send the back in motion. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here's a heat. He's in open space downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Plows through the defense. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The run to the left. Slithers into space. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Pulls and fires complete.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.